Anyway, pedantry aside, what's next?
Well, combat's over, everyone, so...
Healing time! I have a wand. And then I do a Sailor Moon pose as I do it. Once I get up.
Well...
Heal the beans and heal the taily.
So, what's the total battle damage today?
Beans and taily. And then a number of dead zombies. And a pair of
Have
cultists.
Have we leveled up yet?
You will level up at the end of this session, yes. You've absolutely under level.
Good stuff.
It applies at the end of the session.
I'll just be sipping on some of this foreign muck they call whiskey over here.
Well, they don't call it whiskey.
Well, that's what they gave me in replacement for my whiskey.
Yeah.
So it's what I'm calling whiskey now.
Yeah. And then
Even though it's probably vodka.
You failed to suck somebody off to get more. I heard about that.
We heard the stories.
If anyone's interested, your guide is dead.
Yeah, we're aware.
Yeah.
He
How
did
far
die.
did we get?
At least we can eat him tonight.
Is there any loot available on the dudes in the corner?
I'm gonna go
You
loot
can have
them.
a look.
Yeah, I'll hobble my way over there ashamedly because I landed 0 hits with a
We're
sickle.
going east, so it's
Send the klepto.
Yeah, send the
we've only
Klepto
got
in.
part way. I just need to figure out for filling in my map how far we've gotten.
You've gone approximately 7 miles east directly from the Kawinda camp.
Okay.
Ethril, do we get
I have
heals?
shit in
I
there.
have a wand. Just let me loot the corpses and then I'll come over.
Okay.
If there's anything good, please tell me.
What's in the box?
So there's their crossbows, obviously.
Well, I'm taking the bolts. I might take the crossbows with me anyway, so that if my one snaps, I've got spares.
You do have a couple of the net bolts. Each of them was carrying 2 spares.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a pair of net bolts now. They're also both wearing a strange talisman, which appears to be a Kawinda tooth that has succumbed to rot and decay.
Okay,
Oh,
well that's not
tasty.
shiny. That's not shiny, throw it away.
It's not shiny through it. No, it might be useful. You never know. But,
Yeah.
well, this could mean something. I'll take
Yeah,
one.
just
I'll pocket one.
put it in
I'll
a
bury
bag.
the other. What are they? What were they, rather? They're corpses now.
I mean,
What
they're
were
definitely Kawinda, but they appear to be wearing robes, which isn't something you've generally seen them wear.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be able to identify it. I give Cobra a hug. I offer Cobra a hug.
Cobra accepts hugs.
And I
Yay,
ask him
hug.
if he knows what anything about robed Gwynda.
He has heard rumors specifically that your dear friends, in this case the Mabaya Kawinda,
Mm-hmm.
are known for sorcery.
Okay. Interesting.
I might take a cloak as well. It's like, yeah, look. Now you need to talk to us. If we can do this shit to you, you don't want to fuck with us. Okay, so maybe you don't want to fuck with some with us. Is there anything else, or is that it? Just the question amulets, crossbows, the net bolts, and
cloak.
stuff.
Yes.
I want to take a closer look at that cloak.
I hand you a cloak.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm not going to be able to do
It's
anything.
made of natural cotton,
Uh-huh.
but it's logged with mildew and damp.
Oh,
Yeah, it needs
lovely.
cleaning.
My diva ass has lost all interest in this loot. I'm going back to the wagon.
Well, I keep it. I'm going to wash it at some point.
Okay.
You want a sip of this whiskey?
Does it have healing properties, or will it just make me feel good?
That's the only thing keeping me through this whole adventure, so I must be healing something.
Yeah, go on, I'll have some. Thank you.
How long would it take me to bury these corpses?
About 30 minutes.
I'm walking.
It'd be quicker to burn them all.
Yeah, we could just pile them up and set fire.
Yeah, that works. It's still a respectful burial.
Well, also, if we destroy their bodies, they can't be raised again.
Exactly.
If we bury them, they might come back.
True.
So you're piling up the bodies and setting them ablaze.
I
So,
Yeah.
set my
Have-
synth accordion to bagpipes and play them a dirge.
I have a question, and I'm not sure people are going to like it.
We're not eating their toes.
The one that was previously living,
Yeah.
shouldn't we, butcher him for supplies?
Well, I was going to say, did we loot him?
I was just
You
looting the
loot your
robed
guide.
ones.
Yeah, can we loot the guide?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you
I'm
want.
gonna go in there, bury, see what's. I'm gonna investigate. Don't set fire. Keep it away from the wagon. We don't want to set fire to the wagon. We need the wagon. Taylor, take this wand.
Thank you.
It's
Can
got
you
like
heal me?
25 charges. It's a healing wand.
Yourself.
Oh, so I can just take it. Okay.
Well, it's kind of mine, but you need to use it
She's
now.
got like machine gun charges at herself.
How does it work?
Essentially, it's
fast.
20. It's good for 25 casting of Cure Light Wounds.
So you just roll 1d8 plus 1.
Yes. And note how many uses you've made of.
Yeah, look at how
who's
many
roll-
uses you are.
Shall I roll it or? I mean, I have the thing set up.
Yeah, just roll them. Casting any more attempts while you've got the wand?
How many uses is it?
It's now only got
25.
23 now.
Yeah, I might as well use it another time then, just to 5.
5. So
I'll
you're
take
back up to 10.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine for us.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Araya and Aiden are still wounded.
Yeah, I was wounded at the start.
Yeah,
Just sucking it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need health bars so we can tell.
I forgot how
Yeah.
tanky I
And I've got a health bar.
Is it set to show to all players? No, it isn't. I'll fix that. Can you see Aiden's bar now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, they're not set up to be visible to everyone. I'll just go through and make sure everyone's are.
Is mine.
And Levi. Yeah, I can see yours.
Mine's been there since the first game.
Same.
No, I can't see yours.
I can't see Ethril's either. Or
Yeah.
Cobra's.
Copa doesn't have one at the moment. I'll give Copa one.
I do not have the option to show off mine.
I've already done it.
Okay.
There you go.
Also, it should be noted that Rowan is keeping herself very composed, and as soon as Ethril's finished doing all the looting stuff, that composure's gonna fall, and Rowan's gonna be like, "I was so worried about you. Are you okay?"
I'm okay. This knife isn't sharp
Also-
enough.
I should be returned to medium size by now because it's 1 minute.
The Mario shrinky noise applies, and
I'm going to go straight to dismantling bodies and getting alchemy ingredients,
Okay.
no problem.
So
Like,
am I being
pulling teeth
cradled
and
right
stuff.
pulling teeth,
Well, we can
blood from
conveniently-
new corpses, that sort of shit.
Yeah, and then we can burn the rest.
Okay.
Can do.
Yeah, just move the wagon a bit. I'm
Uh,
worried about it catching fire.
Okay,
I
I'm.
want to roast a haunch of this scout. That's my meal for the night as a job well done.
Okay, you are cooking the dead guide then.
I mean, I'm not sure whether or not the Kuinda back at the original base would commend us or scorn us.
I mean, they're not here to judge.
We don't need to. We don't need to
As
tell
far
them.
as I'm concerned, they're basically just animals anyway.
Thanks, Tupac. Only God can judge me.
So who else wants healing? Does anybody else want healing with this wand? Like Araya?
I'm okay.
Okay.
No, I'm.
You're on about half health, dude.
Yeah, you should take at least one.
Yeah, you can do the tickle.
The tickle goes in to tickle him.
I don't need healing.
You're on half health.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Heals you anyway. Does a
Yeah,
Sailor
sure.
Moon pose as I do
If
it?
you don't want to, I won't. That's fine.
Okay. then.
Yeah, I'll hold out for now, and then if I need it later, like, it's best to have it and not need it.
Okay,
Thank
Ethel,
you.
how many uses have we had then?
We now have 22 uses left.
Okay, that's fine.
So, are we ready to continue our journey?
Do Cobra, get back on the shoulders.
Has Livy finished looting these?
He's still in the corpse pile.
You can't see him.
I mean, Levi is certainly busy. I'm just giving him a list of the things he's acquired.
We're just watching him in the pile. You can't see him anymore.
It's like he's
gone.
playing an MMO. He's gone off and be like, bring me 7 Cowinder asses.
I've got to play this, but I'm not going to get yelled at for it. We need a pipe organ for the fake circus we are. Let's try
Yeah.
and think the word circus.
I can set that up.
I found one.
Found a pipe organ.
Not a pipe organ, but music.
Oh, I don't like that.
Right, Levi's
Okay, I'll
got
tell it
his
to
stuff.
stop.
Did the guide have anything good on him?
The guard had his sword. He had a couple of brass armbands and a trophy necklace.
Taking those.
Okay.
So what's this?
I don't think I looted it, did I? It was Ethril.
Well,
I'll
wait.
take
What
that.
else did we do? Because I ended up with 2 crossbows 2 spare net bolts, a mildewy robe, one of the amulet thingies. What else did I end up with? More bangles?
Bangles and a trophy necklace. And a bronze sword.
This
Is
one
it
we need.
any better than the sword I've already got?
Not really.
Okay.
It's kind of the same.
I'm on a trophy
It's
necklace.
a massive grave.
So you set the pile of the dead alight, having done everything to do. I think Levy's done corpse diving at this point.
Corpse dive.
Yes, glorious.
Do you enjoy the list of ingredients you've received?
Oh yes, and now I'm gonna go back to sleep because then I'm gonna recharge all my spells. Yay!
I take it so I got. Did they have?
Well, you
2
don't really
apiece or
have
2
time to
altogether?
take a nap
Oh boy.
because you're here.
Oh.
We were just outside.
Pretty much, you ran into, as it were, the border guards.
Wow.
And we lit a big pyre to signal we're here.
You did.
Yeah.
Hey guys, send out your captain. One-on-one glorious combat.
With fitting music.
We're a travelling circus. We're here to kill you.
So what's
What
the
were
plan
we?
from here?
Super Thunder Circus.
I'm hoping I was smart enough on the trip back into the wagon to reload my gun.
I'd imagine, like, you're a
I mean,
marksman. you
that's
really-
basically all the prep I can ever need to do.
How are you looking for remaining number of bullets, by the way?
That's the. How many did I start with? Do you have it in your notes how many I crafted at the beginning? Because I
Yeah,
can't
you
remember.
started with 20 rounds.
With 20 rounds, I've used. That was 3 just there. Don't think I've actually shot anything since, have I?
No, there's only really been 2 fights.
Yeah, so I've still got 15 bullets.
Might want to keep an eye out for supplies, though.
Yeah. Well, I've got my gunsmith tools to make some more later.
But you do still need the raw material of lead, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're on the edge of the town. There's this, that, and the other. Well, I'll say what you see, shall I?
Say what you see.
What is below is not a settlement.
And what is it?
Well, there's no tents or signs of permanent structure, save for the swamp. It's a deep, mirish-looking swamp that's down the crest into this valley with the mountains to its back. It's clearly a natural basin, and the whole thing just reeks of oversaturated plant life.
Well, we've
What
got
is going on?
Golly, why?
He said there was a swamp.
Oh, God.
I've muted it anyways.
So yeah, it's essentially a natural basin that's full of swamp water.
What do indeed?
And in the heart of it, there appears to be a walkway made of black stones leading through the swamp water.
I'm going to assume right off the back that I cannot take the wagon on that thing.
No, it's too narrow for the wagon, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are they going to be
Like-
floaty stones from Takeshi's castle, or are they actually solid ones that will support weight?
There's a
Step
couple
on
of
one,
free
you just
floating
sunk.
ones.
Ploosh.
Oh, no one is this time in Pathfinder.
so here we are then. You're on the edge of a swamp and there's an ominous black road and the whole thing reeks of decay.
And you alchemist cryptically roll something.
Does anybody mind if I take a few minutes to try fishing in this swamp?
Oh,
That's painful.
joy.
You know what? Fine, do it. But I think you'll probably have to roll perception as well.
Well, you know, there's some stuff that Levy's been doing.
It's just
Yeah.
been background thingying.
Scheming.
How bad is it?
I might have a problem, but
Oh, no.
might not. It all depends, really.
What does it depend on?
Well, you know how there was swamp water
Yeah.
in the basin?
Yes.
I was checking if there was swamp gas. There is none as far as I can tell. However, and I quote, the smell of rotten flesh is as pungent as the vegetation.
This entire swamp is made of liquidized bodies.
But the problem is, do you know what happens to bodies when they break down?
They become
They produce this
slurry.
wonderful gas called methane,
Yes.
among other things,
Oh, fuck.
which is highly, highly, highly flammable.
Let's leave.
Oh boy.
And my primary range
I
attacks
fucked
deal...
us all.
Oh yeah, fire damage.
Oh, wait, I use boomstick.
Oh. And
Yeah.
I set something on fire.
Not to mention, Beans uses spark, and he
I
doesn't
set
really
things
control
on
it very
fire
well.
3 times.
I mean, to be fair, those
You
fires went
piece
in
of
the
shit.
swamp.
I spits hot fire. Does that count?
Yes.
Let's back away slowly. Unless we have to actually get through here. This is a plot.
I mean, can we not just burn the swamp and then find the corpse that we need?
Methane doesn't just burn; it explodes.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna go
that's
very,
what is
very far
it's
back.
very, 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 very flammable.
I mean, I'm well aware of what methane does, and that's why I suggested lighting it with us not in it.
Alright, let's go back the way we came. And then from a very, 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 very far distance, try to shoot a flaming bolt into there, and then maybe we'll get rid of it. We
Are
may
we
have
going
to run
make the
afterwards.
portal into hell? That's the metaphorical term for a sinkhole in Russia that's been burning for
Yeah.
like 40 years. Are we going to make that? That's a joking question, by the way.
I guess.
I mean,
And then
what's
all
the
the
plan here?
demons.
Just like have Rowan launch a bomb.
I've got spark. If that helps.
Yeah,
I
but
also
we need
have
long
spark.
distance acting.
I'm fucking crazy. Let's do this.
Let's start you. We're gonna start the fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna heroic dive back out of here because he's already run into like
so
things.
who is falling back to the top of the ridge and who is staying?
I'm running away.
I'm very
I'm
much
already
the
long
top
gone.
Ooh, actually. How much rope have we got?
I
250 feet of rope.
Yeah,
Tie
I
it
don't have
around me.
I
Tie it around me.
have...
Rowan, get back. Get ready to pull me out as soon as I cast spark. All right.
Okay.
I mean,
This is ridiculous.
if you want that, I can throw a firebomb 20 feet.
I can launch a crossbow bolt 80 feet. We could just light the end.
Yeah, it would be better to tie it to Levi and have him throw a bomb or like launch an arrow or something instead of having to pull you from point blank of the explosion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let's all get back in the wagon and go back several miles.
Hang on a sec. Let me
That's
just do
a
like a
wrong
science check or whatever the equivalent is, see if I understand what you're saying.
So we've got a D in
do
physics.
you
mate.
have any knowledge in nature or alchemy?
Me?
No. No.
Alright,
Araya.
That for you, Chief?
probably say right now, no.
I mean, he can attempt bardic knowledge on any subject.
I don't even know where to find bardic knowledge on my character.
It just means you can attempt an untrained knowledge check on anything.
I don't even know where my nature check is. I don't know what any of this shit is. I don't have this.
He knows
Oh,
nothing.
it's in knowledge. Okay. Here goes.
19,
Hey,
you are...
got the hang.
you.
That's a
Oh,
natural
I-
20.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, hit me. What do I know?
That having
Gas
a
gun.
blank is a
You
bad
know
idea.
something fantastic. Cawley, you're playing Football Manager.
Yeah, it's in the background. I've got to grind the hours for a quest.
Oh, that's fine then.
A quest.
You're football manager.
Football manager.
And Walter Marino has sent me to win 5 games for his party.
He wants me to kill fucking 5 snow moose in Northrend. Basically, I've crit on this, so I guess does this mean I can? Do I know if I can get out in time?
I
Or
just told you everything that you've worked out.
yeah, but everyone was yelling about Football Manager. Back away. I'm gonna just get out of range. Yeah. Bye. Later, fucking haters.
Everyone out of range.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Okay.
I pulled the wagon
Just want to give Beans a little
as
pet, just in
best I
case.
can.
Bites your hand.
No, Beans.
I don't think I can reverse a wagon, so I'd probably just take it in this way.
Just push it.
And you're probably strong enough to physically turn it around.
Uh-huh.
Okay, lads and lasses. I am just going to go out there and say this. It's safe to pass. The air is just not dry enough for spark to cause it to explode.
Oh, God.
So you're saying we can all pass the gas?
I'm saying legit, we could fucking shoot flares and have a giant Rammstein concert here and nothing would happen. In
Right.
fact, I'll give him a call.
Well, that makes it worse because that means that we don't blow up all the corpses and we've got to deal with a lot of zombies.
Well, unless Levi has literally a doomsday device.
Can I go around the basin? Like, how big is this thing?
It's essentially, if you imagine, a large depression about 3 miles square that's entirely full of swamp.
Wow.
It's 3 hours to go 7 miles, so that's not an option.
We can make it through, guys.
My wagon, though.
Wagon
Well-
wagon.
We'll put a clamp on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, put a bike lock on it.
Get your blue badge out.
Bloop, bloop.
Wish I had a
That's the point. Are you bringing Cobra and are they staying with the wagon?
What does Koba know about this baton?
Good question. What Cobra knows when you take him to this basin, and his entire reaction is so severe he forgets to speak your language for a minute.
Right, we're going round it.
It translates basically as fucking nope.
Right, we're going round. No arguments, we're going round.
We can't go around. This is where we need to be, isn't it?
I'm going through.
Cobra's just saying
Yeah.
he is not going in there. No one who ever goes in there comes out.
Well,
He gets to guard the
Well,
wagon.
Then
time to
I'm
do the first.
I'm taking the wagon around.
Okay, see ya,
I'm
bye.
not leaving Koba.
Okay.
And I want him to be comfortable, so I will take the wagon around.
We're going
Okay.
round. See ya, Raya. It's been fun.
So who's
Hit
going
battery
with
music.
Araya into down the black path in the swamp?
Not me.
Not me.
Fuck that.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh my god.
No one's doing it. Fuck off, you're on your own.
Good luck. Don't
Yeah.
be
Araya, you're up, buddy.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm going off of good faith that my DM told me.
Aiden, are you steady?
Short guy teamwork. I'll trust him.
Oh, yeah, okay, you go
You
first, yeah?
sacked him off. You got a bromance
No.
going on.
You're the one who has the slight melee.
Oh,
You go
yeah.
first.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should go around.
Better.
No.
So, you guys are walking for about 20 minutes down.
Nah, bye.
No, you
And-
decided that you were going that way, so
As it stands, you see nothing but the bubbling of the swamp around you until you see lit fires up ahead.
Told y'all. Oh, wait. No, they aren't here. Told you, Aiden.
If you guys could just move yourselves to the bottom of the path here.
This looks awfully like a series of sentry turret, like outpost towers or something.
Yeah.
It seems like an altar as well.
I'm really wishing I'd taken that heal now.
fuck you now.
It's okay. We're teeny tiny. We can try and sneak.
Holy shit, yeah, well, we got stealth, okay. If anything
The
shows
six
up.
columns leading up to it are a little taller than man height, and they each have the full set of bones of a Kawinda chained to them.
Cool.
I'm
Cool.
so glad I'm not there.
Hey, I have an idea.
I'm going to use my amazing survivalist training to try and camouflage myself with the surroundings.
I mean, you could step off the path
Badly.
into the swamp if you like.
I've got an idea. Actually, fuck this.
I ain't stealthy.
Oh, we stealthing? Okay, hang on.
I tried. This spooks me a bit. Oh, you did.
Congratulations, you're hidden.
Can I scout while I'm hidden?
The figures that are clearly waiting around the altar on the platform of dry land in the middle don't seem to have spotted you.
Oh, yeah. Nice perception check. Oh, I didn't even see them. Too zoomed in.
So I'm guessing it's Beardy McColdfuck at the back that we need.
If I could, like, assassinate him or something without him seeing me.
I mean, I don't have a silencer because they don't exist for muskets, but I have Deadeye.
I've got a loudancer.
It's just a gramophone.
Yeah, do you have like a horn or a trombone or something to like slam in the barrel of my musket?
I mean, I can
He
summon
has his accordion.
yes.
Stop your messing around now. Where's that playing in my head?
I find it amusing that none of the rest of the party came in.
No, because we're not fucking doing like that if it's bad enough.
Fucking
Well,
chicken hearts.
I'm staying with Cobra in the wagon.
Yeah, they didn't want to
Atril's
leave the
staying
point
with
of
me.
wagon. It's fine, the two of us can take on this combat.
I'm thinking maybe I should go up and intimidate them and see if I can just get to isolate the guy. Say we demand an audience with this guy, you two leave us be, and intimidate them.
Oh,
And then you just keep your fucking gun trained on him and put two between his eyes when we're alone.
what a wild concept.
What do you think?
You know, with this knowledge of nature that he has,
Yes.
would he know any? Did he know about like any local fauna?
Nope.
'Cause I still got this elephant calling on, and I want to see if they'll come to the swamp.
I will tell you right now, you will never get megaphants into this swamp.
Damn. So it probably wouldn't fool them to think this. Holy shit, one of them's here.
I mean, for what it's worth, you can see the skull of one bobbing in the swamp water.
Ah,
Does the swamp eat things?
So how we going about this? Are we really going to try and talk our way into this?
I think I could intimidate these two by just using my giant presence. I could use Haunted Fey aspect to like enhance it maybe, and then demand an audience with this guy in the middle.
Yeah.
These two should leave us be, and then once we're alone, you just fucking chop. You shoot. I'll chop his head off, and I'll fucking run back.
So, just as a thing, this conversation has been happening in the field, just to cover things, because, well, here. So I imagine your characters are literally just in hiding at the bottom of the path there discussing this plan. Because time has passed.
Oh no.
And those at the altar are soon joined by others who appear to be emerging from under the ground beneath the altar.
Oh.
Specifically, 2 more of the robed Kawinda are bringing out another one who appears to be female and
Virgin
is
sacrifice.
bound in chains.
Oh boy, they're like Urukai.
I mean, on one hand, this is really dangerous, but on the other, I am trying to fuck my way across the continent.
Do you want me to try and take the shot on this dude from here then?
Have we got anywhere that we can... are you hidden enough that you can hide afterwards?
Let's see what's the range. It's 2 range increments out, I think. Go 40. Yeah, so it'll be a bit of a penalty, but I can make a shot.
Well, I don't know now because there's all this going on. Like the plan I had has hit a bit of a snag because there's 4 of them now.
Yeah. This is...